Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome. Testing 1 2 testing. Testing 1 2 testing. All right, there we go. All right, now we're rocking with gas. No way.
Northern California, right on the vein. That's the setting for the Lakers. A crafty combo guard with a great feel for the game. Austin Reeves, always eager to prove himself as they amp themselves up. It's a great West Coast rivalry between Golden State and LA. Lakers, Warriors, coming up next. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, the Warriors, a couple spots below.
Well, I think for the Lakers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. LeBron James is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Green is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. On the wing, Melton. His 3 pointers off the mark. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Here's Melton, following the 3 by the Lakers. Green with a screen on Reed. And the Warriors miss again. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seems they got the benefit of the whistle. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Podziemski. He had 19 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Outside, Green. Nobody near Melton. On the 3 off target.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping him.
And it's good for 2. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's Santos. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Podziemski. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And
there you go,
rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown, rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Melton with the ball, defended by Reeves. Melton the bounce pass. Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. There's 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Smart. And that one, good. LeBron's got 9 points. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of the coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Melton against Reeves. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Green kicks to Melton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been a good quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there. That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's Podziemski. Scoreless thus far. Moody the pass to Melton. Green with a screen for Melton. Pass to Green. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot before second violation. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Williams. Shot to stop the run. Jacks up a 3. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. Banked in off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, he's out there with Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in a 2-guard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nice shot for Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Here's Reeves following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And he gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payton outside, inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Payton.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Reeves the pass to LaRavia. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
Here's Spencer, taken away by Hayes. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Hachimura. Here's LaRavia. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Payton. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Spencer. He's defended by Reed. Podziemski, and the 3 ball is good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 21. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kev. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Podziemski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. No good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Back to Smart. Here's Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Jump by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there's not much you can do defensively.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Laravia. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Laravia's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Melton.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Spencer. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Warriors making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Here's Podziemski. 1:46 left in the first half. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Melton. Stolen by Smart. LeBron pitch to Ayton. Back to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. And an important part of every team's game.
It's steals.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Knocked away. Smart with the steal. Pass to Hayes. He's picked up by Doncic, and it's Green.